check this out. What did you say? Tell them to shut up? Is that? Oh. Excuse me, gentlemen, ladies, and
you just
folks,
take it on yourself.
People.
I heard that song.
You guys sounded great.
We'll have the free whiskey out in the parking lot when everything's done. Just.
Oh yeah, there's like a Bacardi sponsorship.
Yeah, I think there's a Bacardi sponsorship somewhere.
Like almond
not here though.
or something. No, right here.
Staring out across the dashboard in a swaggering drawl, I murmur with authority, in the mythos, there's really only 3 places in America. There's New York, there's Las Vegas, and there's California. Everything else you see is the great wasteland that you see in those Tom Waits photographs. So, first, right, if you're an artist, a writer, an actor, or anything similar, you know in your heart that you have to get to New York. The tip of the iceberg, part of you believes that you'll be discovered here, and do or die, you have to get here and give it your best shot. You work minimum wage jobs at 2 opposite ends of town, drinking your bitter or fiery proletariat delights when you clock out. And the denizens of the dying refinery town you live in laugh politely when you stomp and raise your glorious arms, shouting of gold, glamour, and overdose. But the 90% of you that's under the surface, they play out horror film reels of you serving coffee to rude celebrities at 1 of 2 minimum wage jobs on opposite ends of town, smoking joints and reassuring yourself that if you made it to New York, finally, you made it here, you can make it anywhere. All the while, your shoulders ache, your feet crack open, and your back goes out. Your stomach growls, and you think again of how you should move back home. But you don't, because the dream is strong, stronger than dirt, stronger than hope, stronger than self-preservation. And in the end, live or die, fail or succeed, stay or leave, you know you made the right decision in coming here. But if you're from anywhere else in America or the world at large, you know you gotta get out of this one-horse town and move to California. The palm trees are like gators to a pimp. The mannequins on the beaches Pinocchio themselves into real boys and girls. The sun never sets, it never rains, and it's the last corner on earth where the streets are still paved with gold. California, you see, is divided in half. You've got Hollywood on one side of the line and San Francisco on the other. If you told yourself that New York was just a trap lined with the bones of Broadway actors, you knew that you could pack up your hand-me-down Camaro, burn down the trailer, and set out west. In gas station restrooms along the way, you could do push-ups and buy sunglasses or dye your hair the color of El Dorado. You show up on the doorstep, shivering and hungry, and the keys to the Jag dangle, sparkling in the limelight, your holy grail found, your talisman earned. Or you just decided to live. You know, blend in with the natives, don the shoes and coffee house demeanor of the everyday Californian, eking out a beautiful living in a place that's somewhere outside of hell's zip code. Here you can fall in love, raise a child, watch the sun go down, and die a wondrous and smiling retirement. Florida, after all, is kind of criminal island and only good for old folks in cramped apartments and released convicts who never want to go up river again. But they say there used to be magic when the world was young. And as our history books got fatter, all of that magic circled the drain and disappeared from our world. In truth, it ebbed from the places in the world and funneled into the foundations of Las Vegas, taking with it memorabilia and airport souvenirs from whence it came. Venice, Greece, Egypt, Gay Paris, the Orient, the Aztec Empire. To the rest of the world, this became America. To Americans, this was their own personal California. In school, they told you could become an astronaut or the president, but they never told you you could become a millionaire after a few hours at one table.
All
Brave the desert sands in your pilgrimage to Magic's final resting place, where the plastic American mysticism offers the aromatic notes of cigars, vermouth, and $100 bills rolled with rubber bands. Viva Las Vegas, shaped like Babylon, dressed like sex, bleeding money intended by the mob. Your fortune awaits here in the Hustler's Cove, the diamond in the sand, the playground of Texan gods. Dice, cards, roulette wheels, a grasp of mathematics, and a set of clever deals. This is your alchemy, your formula, your key. The right combination of luck and desperation will buy back your future, will bury your past in the holes that lie hidden off of Interstate 15. Las Vegas is your long-awaited chrysalis, and when you leave this sun-baked city behind, your pink Cadillac wings will take you higher than the dreams of men, monsters, or gods. Thanks again, guys. Thanks again. We've got Fire Edwin coming up now.